Leeds International School, Primary 2, First Term, Environmental Studies, Lesson number 5, Animals Around Us. Objectives. By the end of this lesson, you will understand that you share your environment with many other animals and be able to identify many of them, understand what many different species sharing one habitat. The earth we live in abounds with wonders, mysteries and miracles. Out of these, the most spectacular, spontaneous and splendid is what we call nature. Nature is made of everything we around us: trees, plants, animals, sky, mountains, forests, and more. In this picture, there are animals who can fly and swim. Birds are those living beings that can fly high in the sky. Birds have big feathers. There are hundreds of types of birds on earth, and each of them is unique. Fish is the aquatic animals. It only lives underwater. There are almost 20 species of fish. The lifespan of fish is 20 years. Animals everywhere. All living things that live on this earth comes under the environment, whether they live on land or water. They are part of environment. The environment also includes air, water, sunlight, plants, and etc. Animals live all around us. Some live on plants and trees. Some on the ground, some under the ground, and some live in water. Forests have a large number of trees. They are home to different kinds of animals. They also provide food to animals. Now children, in this picture, there are lots of animals. Can you name all of them? Now, my dear kids, we'll look into animals and their homes. Spiders spin webs to live in. Bees, wasps make wax inside their bodies. Then they use the wax to build homes called hives. Lions, tigers, bears, wolves, and bats make their homes in caves. Many animals dig into the ground to make their homes, like foxes and rabbits. Many animals with soft bodies actually carry their homes with them. These homes are called shells. Birds make nests to lay their eggs in. Animals that live in the wood, such as bobcats, mink, foxes, often like to make their homes in a hollow log. Squirrels, owls, porcupines, and raccoons all like to make their homes in the hollow of a tree. Now, in this picture, my dear kids, You can see many animals with their homes. Can you name them? And can you name the animal who lives in it? Now, my dear kids, we are going to learn about wild animals. Have you seen these animals? Yes, you have. Where you have seen them? Very good. At the zoo. Animals such as lions, tigers, deer, monkeys, bears, wolves and elephants are called wild animals. Wild animals generally live in forests. Wild animals play an important role in balancing the environment and provides stability to different natural processes of nature. All animals need food to survive. Animals eat many different kinds of food, including other animals, fish, nuts and seeds, tree leaves and branches, insects and grass, fruits and vegetables. In this part, we will learn about carnivores, herbivores and omnivores. We'll look into the carnivores first. Carnivores are meat-eating animals. They hunt, kill and eat the flesh of other animals. They have longer and sharper teeth than other animals. It helps them to attack prey and they tear the meats with their hunt. Here are some of the carnivores in this picture. Herbivores: rabbit, deer, giraffe, zebra, cow and sheep are herbivores. Animals that eat only plants are called herbivores. Most herbivores, including the giraffe, macaw, ground squirrel and elephant, eat a wide variety of plants and plant parts. Some herbivores, however, are very particular about the plants matter they eat. Wild pandas have evolved to eat nothing but bamboo plants, a food that is plentiful where they live but not particularly nutritious for bears. An omnivore is an animal that eats both plants and animals, which may include eggs, insects, fungi and algae. Omnivores are the least choosy about what they eat. These animals, which include raccoons, opossums and black and grizzly bears, eat both plants and animals and often eat a wide variety of each. A typical grizzly bear, for example, will eat just about anything it can catch and gets its mouth around. Grizzlies are known to kill their own food, including deer, but will also scavenge the carcasses of dead animals. They also eat fish, amphibians, small mammals, insects, berries, tree buds and grass. Food from animals. Animal products are used as food directly or indirectly. Milk, eggs and meat are important examples of food from animals. Let us have a look at some of the food obtained from animals. Milk. Cows Buffaloes, sheep, goat and camels are a great source of milk. Milk is also called as an ideal food. It is rich in vitamins, minerals, proteins, carbohydrates and fats. Eggs. Chickens, ducks, geese are raised for eggs and meat. The egg is rich source of protein and vitamins. The yolk of the egg is mostly made up of egg. It also contains vitamins, calcium, phosphorus and iron. Meat. Meat is of two types, red meat and white meat. The meat of cow, goat, sheep and pig has a lot of fat and it's called red meat. White meat contains less fat and is obtained from chicken and fish. White meat is healthier and can be easily digested as compared to the red meat. Meat is rich in proteins, vitamins, zinc, phosphorus and iron. Domesticated animals are ones that live with humans. You may have a few domesticated animals living with you right now. The most common animals that live in houses are dogs and cats. Some animals that live with humans are too messy to live in a house. Animals like horses, cows, goats, sheep and pigs can be pets, but they usually live in barns. Horses are strong. They run very fast. Cows give us milk. Milk is good for health. Bulls and buffaloes are strong. They pull carts and plough fields. When the plants grow, worms and caterpillars arrive to feed on them. Then birds flock in great numbers to eat up the worms and caterpillars. Some of us have pet animals. Here are some pet animals you know. Can you name them? Very good. Pets are like our family members. Dogs, cats and birds are some pet animals. We should take care of our pets. They in turn love us. They are our friends. Let us find out how to take care of a pet animal. You have to feed your pet every day. Maybe your pet loves milk and sometimes you can give fish. And you have to give a proper house for your pet. And you have to play with your pet every day. And take your pet for a walk every day. And you can play with your pet. And you have to keep your pet clean. Here are some exercises you can do with the knowledge you gain from this lesson. Can you match the creatures with their homes? I hope you can. Link the animals as herbivores, carnivores and omnivores. It's very easy. Now you can answer these questions. What are domestic animals? Name some farm animals. Name some pet animals. Who are omnivore animals? What do they eat?